Yes, a big diplomatic victory for the Trump administration. And let's face it, the government in Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, which is also under siege from the electorate, the US president wasting no time to come out in the Oval Office and announce this historic deal.
After 49 years, Israel and the United Arab Emirates will fully normalize their diplomatic relations. They will exchange embassies and ambassadors and begin cooperation across the board and on a broad range of areas, including tourism, education, healthcare, trade, and security.
Now, later remarks in his press briefing here at the White House, the US president indicated that other countries would also be joining, and he also quite suspiciously said that he thinks the Palestinians would also agree to other Arab nations signing on to the recognition of Israel. Why did the UAE do this? Well, apparently, according to their statements, they got an agreement for the US and Israel to back suspending the potential annexation of parts of the West Bank that were envisaged in this sort of bilateral peace accord that only involved essentially the White House and Israel, with no sign-in from the Palestinians or the rest of the Arab world. Let's listen to the UAE foreign minister.
We will be able to also announce that we will begin what I would call a normal relationship with Israel in various areas: technology, investment, healthcare, agriculture, etc., leading to reciprocal diplomatic representation.
Well, the Palestinians said that they were not consulted, as they have not been before under this administration. And Hanan Ashwari, who anyone who knows is a key negotiator over the last decades, actually tweeted this to the de facto leader of the United Arab Emirates, Mohammed bin Zayed, saying, "May you never experience the agony of having your country stolen. May you never feel the pain of living in captivity under occupation. May you never witness the demolition of your home or murder of your loved ones. May you never be sold out by your," quote, "friends." A pointed attack there on the United Arab Emirates. The question for the rest of the region is, well, where's Saudi Arabia not signing on to this and pretty silent? Obviously, this is bad news for Iran, which, of course, has made the Palestinian cause and its antithesis to Israel central as it suffers under US sanctions. But there'll be a big question about other Arab countries as well. But whatever this deal means, and remember, the United Arab Emirates are saying this is going to go slower than the Trump administration have said, it is historic. I mean, this is the third Arab country only to recognize Israel, or be on the path there, after Egypt in 1979 with the Camp David Accords and Jordan in 1994. The question is, though, is this a pre-election tactic, both here in Washington and potentially in Tel Aviv as well, or does this have legs? And how much was the State Department involved rather than the White House? Diplomacy is very different under the Trump administration. Nathan King, CGTN at the White House.